Welcome to another Inside Music Row. Today we'll check out the red carpet at the annual Inspirational Country Music Awards. We'll also see how Clay Walker is helping the community with Chords of Hope. Finally, we'll preview new music from Joanna Mosca. All this and more coming up Inside Music Row. Hey there, I'm Bailey, and I'm so glad you joined us for another Inside Music Row. We've got a great show today, so let's get started. The OK Kids Corral has finally opened in Oklahoma City. The facility is a cost-free home for pediatric cancer patients and their families on the campus of Oklahoma Health Center and was made possible with the help of Toby Keith and his annual Golf Classic. The campus has everything a family needs to survive, so they can focus on therapy for their children. This project has been in the works for well over a decade.
It's very exciting because I came to the dry-in party at the halfway point, and I said I'm not coming back till the grand opening because I wanted to see, didn't want to watch it gradually go up. I wanted to come in and be a shot and see what somebody across the street from the hospital walking in would see, and I want to know how that felt, and it exceeded my expectations tenfold.
It's kind of hard to have a Beat This Summer tour when it extends well into the winter months. Since Brad Paisley has added a new leg to his current tour, he had to change the name to Beat This Winter Tour. The road trip is again presented by Cracker Barrel Old Country Store and runs through March 1st when it wraps in Charleston, West Virginia. Jennifer Nettles is set to kick off That Girl solo headlining tour. The show will begin February 13th and wrap in April. This follows the release of her debut solo album, That Girl, which hit stores January 14th. Jennifer wrote or co-wrote 10 of the 11 tracks on the project, and she also covers Bob Seger's Like a Rock, coming from a more feminine perspective. Chris Young has had so much fun overseas earlier this year for the CMA Songwriters Series that he's making plans to hop across the pond again next year. He'll take the stage in Dublin, Ireland in March and then travel to London for the closing date of the C2C Festival. Larry Gatlin will be on the air in January, but on a different stage than you might expect. The Larry Wayne Gatlin radio show kicks off January 7th on the iconic 650 AM WSN station here in Nashville. Look for a mix of music, entertainment, life insights, and Nashville conversations. Larry is not only a member of the Gatlin Brothers, but is also a frequent host of the popular Opry Country Classic series, also on WSM. Now it's time to go inside the song. We all want to be proud of the things we accomplish in life. However, sometimes it's tough to take an honest look at our lives. Ty Herndon tells us about his hit Lies I Told Myself and how there is a chance at redemption.
You know, the greatest lesson in this song is, I think at some point in your life, you learn something about yourself, or you're taught something about yourself that just isn't true. And you carry that little seed inside you, and it grows to something that's just out of control. And it's just great to wake up one day and go, you know what, that's BS.
Yeah,
you know, I'm free of it, I'm better than that, and come out on the other side of it and talk about your lessons to someone else.
And who they said you were is who you'll always be. Some lies I told myself, I'm glad I didn't believe.
Christmas is next week, and for all of you last-minute shoppers, you can always grab a couple concert tickets for those loved ones of yours. Let's take a quick peek at who's going where and when. It's time for our first quick little break, but before we go, we have a few copies of Let It All Begin up for grabs from Joanna Mosca. You'll hear more about how it all began for Joanna up ahead, but if you want to enter this week's drawing, head on over to InsideMusicRow.com to get signed up. Now for that break, but make sure to come on back for more. We'll hit up the red carpet at the ICM Awards when we come back.